Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good? It's Stormybman, and I am back. Welcoming you to the Friday night chop session with Stormybman for this Friday, February 27th, 2026. This is number 216 in our series of chop sessions. And I come to you after a little bit of a hiatus. We didn't have the chop session last week because we made it a post-fight / chop session. But this week, we back. And we're calling this one the next King of Mexico. Yeah, because tomorrow night, we got a big fight where super featherweights Emmanuel Navarrete and Eduardo Nunes come together for a unification bout. Two super featherweights, the two top in the division, as they seek to become a unified man and the new voice and face for Mexico. That's what the card is being billed as. This is not Stormy's words. It's right on their fight poster. So we're going to talk about that a little bit in tonight's show. We're going to talk a little bit about the fight card that's going on right now on Pro Box TV, where we're getting a chance to see some preliminary bouts. We've got, I think, presently Emilio Garcia taking on Osiel Vasquez, as the main card is short to begin. This will be, I believe, 6 rounds between these welterweights. These are young guys. Records are fairly shallow, so, between the two of them, 7 fights. And we'll even maybe do a little fight call for the main event tonight, because we got Edward Vasquez taking on Grimardi Machuca. And that fight is a super featherweight fight. And some of you may recognize Vasquez because he's been out there, in the ring against the likes of Espinoza, whom he had his most recent loss with a TKO stoppage. But the other 2 losses on Vasquez's record, Joe Cordina and Ray Ford, as you can see, he's been fighting the top fighters. And only those men have been able to stand in between he and becoming a world titleist. He's still considered world class. And tonight he gets to showcase that out of Arlington, Texas, on this Pro Box TV card. It could be very interesting. We got a lot of boxing going on, people. A lot. Tons of things going on. Boxing is in the news. And, we like that. We like boxing being in the news. Because what's happening now is the heat has been turned up in the kitchen. And it's all due to a couple of gentlemen that you've seen their faces. And we've talked about them quite a bit. Turki Al-Sheikh and what he's been doing over the past 3 to 4 years with the sport of boxing, his Riyadh season events, and they've even branched over into other sports and entertainment businesses to bring all of that to Saudi. And they're paying the type of money that is hard to turn away. We've had news of Turkey and he backing the endeavors of Dana White, who's decided to finally formulate his Zuffa boxing. You see, Zuffa is something that a lot of people, they didn't know. They didn't know it was going to become what it's become. And I'm going to tell you something. It's okay. Because as we go forward in the sport of boxing, we're going to see a lot of unhappy folks out there, you know. And there's going to be people who are happy, especially those who have decided to take the plunge and join up, sign up with Zuffa Boxing. See, when you have options, it's very difficult to be left on the outside. And fighters are finding themselves now having options. Options to further their career, to fatten their bank accounts, and to foster a better position in the sport of boxing where they can apply the legacy aspect to their aspirations. You see, the promoters have gotten so bad that they don't want the fighters to focus on that. They want the fighters to focus on the struggle, huh? But Dana White and Turkey have given guys a new focus, redirecting. And I'm telling you, it's working. You're going to see some things, huh? When you got the likes of Ed Hearn from Matchroom and Frank Warren, from Queensberry, who've been out there. Frank Warren now wants to sue Turki Al-Sheikh. But let's not forget, he's the one that brought Turki Al-Sheikh over into the sport of boxing. Yes, he did. Queensberry Promotions. So, you mad because the man done peeped the game and now he pimping you in your own game. Yeah! It's a beautiful thing. For some of you who have caught my early morning lives, where I'm doing the Stormybman on the move, shout out to my brother, Junior the Truth. Yeah. Listen, I've talked about those exploits, you know, and I'm not going to just continue to drill it in for tonight's show, but it is nice to keep it on the fire and let it simmer, huh? Because do y'all smell pork? Huh? Do you smell some flesh? I think I do, huh? It smells like somebody's ass or ablaze, huh? Yeah, it does. And it smells like the pairings of Queensberry, huh? And Matchroom. Yeah. You gotta love it. You gotta really love it. I want to say salute to everybody that's tuning in this evening. Thank you. Don't forget to smash the like button as you come into the building. Thank you, Columbia, for putting the links for the channel out there, for the merchandise links, the tip link options, the Rumble, as well as the donations. And for those of you all who can't see the links, if we get too far in the chat or whatever, they're always in the description box, huh? And please allow yourself to click on those links because you will find something very positive. Stormybman merchandise. We've got a load of content there for you to go in and do a little bit of shopping, whether it's for a mug, fitteds and buckets, you know, if it's for hoodies, if it's for tees. We got a lot going on. Allow yourself to explore. You may find something to your liking. And I must say that I've had very positive reviews for those who have ventured into that. So don't be a stranger. Allow yourself to enjoy some Stormybman merchandise, huh? We're going to take a quick moment out and see who we got in the building this evening. As again, this is a dual broadcast where we're broadcast live on YouTube as well as over on Rumble. But I will encourage each and every one of you who support this channel to please go over to Rumble, huh? Because over at Rumble, we got a lot going on, huh? We got the real stuff, huh? Where we can be, how do you say, uncensored. Yeah. Get on over there to Rumble. Let Stormy see you over there supporting, huh? Please do that for me. Do that solid. We got in the chat, Chill Town is out there. What's going on with you? Universal Truth is back with us. Mr. Shelton is in the building. Tim TV is out there as well. He says, have you ever witnessed an era like this in boxing? Listen, the word of God tells us that there's nothing new under the sun. So what we're existing in, Tim TV, is a matrix, huh? Where you will find things coming around just like fashion, huh? Something goes out of style, something returns in style, huh? You ever see people use the word vintage? Yeah. Some of the behaviors that are transpiring by mankind is vintage, huh? Some of it is even so vintage that it took place before the flood, huh? Yeah. And since it took place before the flood, you may not necessarily know of that behavior. But if you study your word, it tells you, huh? And it says that it will be repeated, because when it comes around again, it will be as in the days of Noah. But I digress, huh? See, it's just a little bit of a lesson for you because you need it, man. And if you guys have noticed, yes, Stormy has taken to using more scripture because we are living in the moment and the time of finality. Yeah. Pay attention, people. Stay awake. Not woke. Stay awake, huh? Don't be caught lacking and don't be caught slacking. Yeah! The brother Joseph Townsend in the building. Salute to you, my man. What's happening with you? Tay Tay is in the building. The real queen of MMA and combat talk. Yeah. Happy Friday to you, Tay Tay. Hope you're doing well out there. What's y'all weather like out there, Tay Tay? Here in the Chi today, I think it got up to 60, 62, something like that. I didn't talk to Drew today, so I haven't got a chance to get the weather update on you. What's going on? Yeah. But again, I encourage some of you, please go on over there to Rumble, huh? Check me out over there. Check me out over there on Rumble. There's a lot to be seen and heard on this channel. Yeah. Tay says, I'm tired of the snow, shaking my head. It needs to go. Are y'all still getting snow? Oh, that's right. You did get inundated with those multiple inches. It kind of skipped us. We got a light dusting, but, you know, just a shift and change in the wind, and we could get inundated with it as well. So just know that I feel for you guys out there. I truly do. I truly do. Man, so that Zuffa news has been all over the place. Well, they've been talking about it in the aspect of Sailor and TKO. You see, Sailor and TKO are outfits that are represented by Dana White and Turki Al-Sheikh, where they've come together. And they had a 60-40 split on that, where Dana was doing the 40 and Turkey was doing the 60, and they were promoting fights under that banner with Riyadh season and everything, with associations of Matchroom Boxing, Queensberry Boxing. You remember the 5 versus 5 and all of that? You see, that's when Turkey was kind of drawing those guys in. Now, some have been coming ingratiated to Turkey, like Hearn, who said that he would go through the links of polishing Turkey's, let's call them shoes, Yeah. But Frank looked up and said, "Hey, holy crack skulls, Batman. These guy is trying to take us for a ride." See, Frank know all about them rides, y'all, Frank knows about those rides. So you got to be watchful when it comes to him. Because he'd have you thinking that somebody is doing something illegal or against the rules, And you know how they are with rules. Just listen to Stormybman. He could tell you all about them. It's in the book, he says. What book is that, dude? The one you just wrote? You just added some pages in it yesterday? Get this dude out of here, man. Stormybman. Man. I'm just saying, we ought to call Mauricio the tax collector. He always got his hand in somebody's pocket, man. Get your hand out of my pocket. Stormybman. Get your hand out of my pocket. I mean, you ain't even got to be fighting for the WBC. And he taking tabs, Where they get this dude from? A straight character, man. You ever hear somebody coughing and hacking up that stuff in their throat, and then they finally spit it out. And they spit it out and it hit the wall and it be hanging on the wall. That phlegm, they call it phlegm. That's Mauricio. Yeah. You just be trying to hack him up, but he keep coming, like mucus, Yeah. Slime ball. Yeah. The tax collector. Got to get rid of this cat, man. And see, with everything that's going down, you have to understand that there's a big change coming in the sport. Big change. Because people are tired, man. Have you been hearing these guys, Shakur, Shitty Cuz, Stevenson, and Richardson Bitchins? These guys? Keishame Davis? All of them. They're bad for the sport, man. I don't care how talented they are. There's something lacking in the integrity department, Yeah. Get these guys out of here, man. Get them out. They don't want to fight the real challenging battles. But they want to sit up and go on different glazing channels to tell you how good they are and their master plan, coming from their master, you know, that dude that's managing them and everything, if that's what you want to call that. Anyway, nobody wants to fight Devin Haney. Devin has been a thorn in all of their sides since he became a world contending fighter. And it's unfortunate because if they would just step up to the plate of competition, we'd get a chance to see how good, potentially great, these young men are. But see, the ones who are denying that opportunity, they do so because they're afraid to lose something. That's their self-respect. Yeah. Their self-respect is what they are afraid to lose. Because they don't have any integrity. They have no ethics. Which is why they could say one thing, like call a guy into the ring and say, hey, it's going to be me and you, and we're going to get down and do this, and it don't happen. Or they could go through a whole promotion and build up to a match, and miss weight on purpose, and destroy the main event, even in their own hometown, Or they can go through the entire promotion for a fight leading up to the weekend of and get through the weigh-in and call in sick. Where do we do that at? That is lack of integrity, people. That is lack of ethic. You can't trust them to carry you a glass of water, You can't. So you mean to tell me I would have them on my platform and discuss boxing without addressing their bullshit? Nah, we don't get down like that. I'm a real old school uncle, I will tell you, you stink, You need to get your ass in the tub with that foolishness, But you got these guys out here glazing and everything, especially former fighters who are now Hall of Famers. Sit up and talk to these guys and don't even address these things. How is that mentorship? How is that passing the baton? How is that holding someone accountable? What the hell? I knew there was a reason that I didn't like Andre Ward. I knew there was a reason. I can sit up and tune in to those interviews that he conducts. But for a man who adopted the moniker of SOG, that's an acronym that should sound more like POS because it's fake. And if no one else will say it, I'll say it. You went through the sport. You know the darkness of the sport. You know the lack of loyalties and things of that nature. But you sit down and you discuss these things with these people as if it's coming across your table for the first time. Or is that what you got to do to keep a show on the air? To be considered to sit ringside at some of the promotions? Teddy Atlas, who knows far more than you, got bounced off the air. He still deserves to be off of the air because he didn't want to tell the truth about certain fighters, including you and Terrence Bud Crawford, praising Vasyl Lomachenko over you guys with only 14 professional fights he had at the time. How quickly we forget, Mr. Ward. Integrity is an expensive thing. What's your price? My brother Drew Titan is in the building. What's happening with you? Appreciate you stopping in. That's right, I'm kicking it like Bruce Lee in here this evening, huh? I didn't get a chance to do my Kung Fu show yesterday. There's a couple of men who are representing in this sport and doing a bang-up job. And that's the Haney family, DHP. Devin is now considering going up to 154 because these rascals from 140 through 147 don't want to see him. Oh, but they'll speak down and disparagingly about him, huh? They'll fill a microphone with profane pronouncements associated to his name, but they won't get in the ring with him, huh? And El Retardo, Rolly Romero, huh? What is his problem, huh? When you ask him about Haney, he begins to speak in ignorant ease, huh? Yeah, that's what he does. Lewis Hinton, what's good with you, brother? These guys are ridiculous. And people still run up to him with a camera and a mic looking for an interview. This is the kind of thing that I just have to say something about it, you know? Because it's not what we should be upholding. But you know what happened? I'm going to tell you. Reality TV. When people saw how dysfunctional that you can be on television, they started acting it out in real life. Because TV is TV. Tell-a-vision. Programming. Huh? Yeah. Programming you of a vision that they told you a lie about, huh? And then you out here repeating it in the streets in the real world. Going to jail, going to hell, huh? Speeding. Yeah. But you have to uphold something, man. If you don't uphold it, what's going to happen? It's going to collapse. Isn't that correct? All I know is that it's very difficult for me to sit up and listen to those guys, the interviews, and the lack of proper representation. I'd rather the camera be broke and the microphone go out than to listen to the foolishness that spews from these young men. And you can kind of see now that some of them who have been overpaid, the behavior of these cats. You know, it's just like young men who went into the NFL or the NBA too soon. You know, very young in age, just started shaving, huh? Never washed their ass, but that's another story. But you're a millionaire overnight. So how are you going to tell a millionaire what to do, huh? How are you going to tell him? But because he can buy friends, right? He can buy them till his money run out. Nada 86, what's happening with you? Good to see you out there. Hit that like button, you guys. Hit the like button. And hey, share this content, man. This is game y'all getting from the sensei. Yeah. So as I was saying before I got interrupted with a sidebar of information, Devin has scared these guys to death into competing against him. Now he's even threatening to move up to 154, where he really doesn't need to go. Not just yet. There's a lot of work to be done at 147. But you got people blocking and dodging and ducking and, you know, backpedaling and all of that kind of stuff. I've never seen such foolishness. And as far as I know, Devin pays his sanctioning fees and everything. So Mauricio, what's up? Huh? You ain't making nobody do nothing. Even when it comes down to the other sanctioning bodies, because it seems to be that you got influence over them as well. Huh? Hearn won't let Crocker fight Devin. Why? The same reason that De La Hoya won't let Ortiz fight Boots. See how that works? You see how it goes through the sport? Now, some of you didn't even put that together, did you? Hearn, De La Hoya, Crocker, Ortiz. See that? Promoter, interfering, running interference, cock blocking, stopping. The most natural of things from happening. What does it mean? See, with De La Hoya and Ortiz, there's not even a title involved there. So what the hell are you trying to do? Wait it out to see if Ortiz can steal a vacant title? Because he's not necessarily a favorite against anyone who holds the title right now at 154, including Xander. So what's the fuss? And when it comes to Hearn, why are you keeping Crocker from making the most money that he could make in a unification bout, which trumps any mandatories, right? You see the foolishness, people? So you can block a potentially great promotion. You got DHP, who's willing to work with anyone, and they're not looking for lion's share of finances. They've got the strength and backing of Turkey, who is willing to pay the money for the bouts. It makes you scratch your head sometimes and you wonder, like, what the devil is really going on here? You see all these belts on the floor right here in front of me? At the end of the day, they're just trinkets and trophies, aren't they? But who's really earning them? You've got a small handful of guys through the sport that are earning them, earning the merit. Some of the most talented guys aren't doing a damn thing. Boots comes to mind. Javante comes to mind. Huh? Keyshawn, who I now have renamed Keyshame, he had potential, but he's crashed out already before he even reached the peak. I can see guys getting to the peak and then falling off. This fool fell down the hill as he was ascending. Is it hard to see? No, it's not. There's about 5 world contending fighters and champions that Shakur Stevenson is not trying to face. Number 1 on that list is Keyshawn, who I actually think that will put him to shame if they were to fight. Because he got just a little bit of crazy, and crazy kind of throw people off. And Shakur, who likes to consider himself a mapped out, well-read man, huh? He studies films, he studies fighters and things of that nature. But you throw a wrench in there by doing something that he didn't expect you to do. Yeah. Some people understand that, some people don't. Yeah. Some understand it and some don't. See, I bet some of you weren't expecting to cook like this for the Friday night chop session, right? Yeah. I've sat back and I listened to so many interviews, especially guys from across the pond, because the fountain of delusion from the UK is ridiculous. I mean, it is really ridiculous. You guys have no idea, man. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I just thought I would post this up here because it seems to be when Terrence Bud Crawford put on this performance against Saul, huh? That really was the bottom falling out of everything. You know, people saying that anyone thinking that Crawford could win were stupid, huh? Um, does that mean that because Crawford won and they didn't think he could, that they're stupid? Does that mean that when you look at this image where Crawford hits him, was that Canelo's expression saying, damn, that was a stupid ass punch? Or that punch knocked me stupid? Yeah! Yeah! Is this your king? Just an amazing display, huh? Have you ever seen a guy get hit and look at the guy that hit him like that? Everybody that's in the chat right now that feel like making a comment, write a comment in the chat. What do you think Canelo is saying when he's looking at Bud after hitting him like that? Notice how they messing with my audio now, right? See, I start talking. I put this up here and start talking, and they start messing with my audio. See these people out here on YouTube. He looking at him like, did that nigga go Super Saiyan on my ass? Yeah. Crawford put both feet in this dude's ass, man. He probably couldn't sit down for 3 days. definitely one of those situations where he wasn't expecting that. You know how fighters turn when a shot comes, they turn, take something off the shot. Well, he was trying to turn, the blood still hit his ass. The shot still landed. It is a beautiful clip, though. I can keep it up with this one from Bevo. But Drew, you're a witness to this. They let me talk till I start talking about him. But it's a great segue into the next king of Mexico, huh? The fight card that's taking place tomorrow night. Emmanuel Navarrete taking on Eduardo Nunez, huh? This is a unification bout, you guys, super featherweights. And I'm going to tell you something. This is a good one to tune into. It's a good one. These two men are a couple of the best in the sport. And with everything that Navarrete has been known to be involved with, you know, sometimes he'll not get in the best of shape. He's shown vulnerabilities, getting tagged and knocked down and hurt and wobbled and stuff, but he's so awkward and unorthodox that people have had difficulty trying to finish him off. And then he prevails. But this is for the IBF and the WBO super featherweight titles. Navarrete has the WBO and Nunez has the IBF. And let me tell you something about Nunez. He can punch. He got a crack on him, huh? It's a good scrap between these two men. Definitely worth tuning in. I did a breakdown video earlier for it. If you didn't catch it, please do. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the type of boxing match that you want to see. And hello, Canelo. These are two Mexicans, huh? World titleists going at each other. Navarrete's 31. Nunez is 28. So they're in their primes going at each other. Why not, you know, test those waters and see what can happen? And if you're, so inclined to do so, you check out my breakdown video. I let you know about both guys, and it don't take a long time to explain it either. It's like you look at these men and you can see what their attributes are and where their vulnerabilities happen to lie. And that's what's going to make it exciting, because both of them have vulnerabilities. Nunez more so against Navarrete due to his length and his unorthodox way of fighting. Navarrete, because he's a risky guy. He'll take risks, including not training hard for a guy, thinking that I could just pound a couple of beers and still go in there. I mean, there's something to like about that with him, because he's a real fighting dude, But against someone that could take your head off, listen, man, Nunez got 27 knockouts out of those 29. So if he hits Navarrete, he could put his ass to sleep too. He won't need a beer. Huh? You know how some niggas drink beer and they go to sleep. They be, oh man, I'm getting sleepy. Well, I think Nunez got 2 kegs ready to go upside his head and put his ass to sleep. B-Mac, what's good with you, bro? I see you out there. Hendog says, they both dogs, though. This will be a good fight while it lasts. Yes, it will. And don't be surprised if it go the distance, because Mexican fighters are that stubborn, man. I refuse to be knocked out by him, and they both be saying the same thing in Spanish to each other. Yeah. So that's why you gotta, pay attention. It's like, man. But I'm gonna ask you guys once again, check this out. Quick question, for the peanut gallery. Who else talking about this, guys? Who else talking about it? Okay, Nada, you says check my PayPal. Okay, give me a second. My internet is a little slow. I'm just trying to log in from a PayPal, bro. Okay, I got you there. Salute to Naughty G. Nada 86, excuse me. Forget that. He said, salute Stormy and salute to the mighty LDBC with that donation to the PayPal. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, thank you. Somebody on the 18th bought some merchandise. I think that might have been EJ, because he had said he was going to pick up a mug, and I'm looking at what the charge was. So it might have been a mug for EJ, unless someone else bought a mug. But thank you for that. I appreciate you supporting. Thank you so much. Yeah, Hen Dog says, watch after the fight. Everyone gonna act like they were dying to see this fight. Yeah, you know, I talk about these kind of things, man. I put it out there. That live and on the move this morning was fire, though. If y'all didn't catch me on that, I was in rare form, man. I was in rare form. Hen Dog says, I love this matchup because it'll show who's the better pressure fighter. Yeah, there's a lot going on with this one, man. There's a lot going on. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, they're about to start the 10-rounder between Edward Vasquez and Grimardi Machuca. Listen, this is the fight for tonight, you guys. I think they got a fight on after this one, but I'm going to call this fight while I'm on the air. So you guys get a 2-for-1 tonight where Stormy gets the call about, because this is the fight that I wanted to see. I did my breakdown video on it. I think that other fight between those two guys, Aguilar and Lopez, that might be on after this, maybe. I think. Because those are welterweights. But Machuca's in the ring now, warming up, getting ready. He's fighting out of Venezuela. Vasquez is Mexican-American. Machuca is 35. He's 5'7" with a 70-inch reach. Vasquez is 30, 5'7" with a 65-inch reach. Now, what's interesting is Vasquez only has 8 knockouts. Machuca can knock you out. He's a good puncher. But he's a counter puncher. He's not necessarily a go-forward guy. But if he feels that Vasquez can't hurt him, then that could be an issue where it may encourage him to go forward. Let's see what we got. So both fighters are in the ring. We got 10 rounds scheduled for these super featherweights. Judges just, they showed the judges real fast. I was like, I didn't even get a chance to read the names. What the hell? Grimaldi Machuca, super featherweight. Both fighters are orthodox. Vasquez fought a pretty darn good fight against Joe Cordino a couple of years ago, though. That was the fight just before Cordina got knocked out by Kakachi. But Vasquez had fought to a majority decision loss, I think, where it could have went. They were in Monaco, if I'm not mistaken. See, these are the kind of fights that we used to get all the time on Tuesday night fights and Friday night fights, where you get to learn the fighters, learn them by name, and you see them fight several times on the card. But this is what it is. When you don't support the sport, when it's like this, it's like, how can the sport really thrive? So we all set for the bell for the first round. Here we go, and the fight is underway. Both guys come out to the center ring. They're poking and probing at each other. Looks like Grimaldi is taking a step back, and Vasquez is stepping to him. Grimaldi's in the blue and white, and Vasquez is in the white and red. Vasquez with a hook to the top that Grimaldi blocks. Grimaldi's pumping that jab. I'll refer to Grimaldi because that's his first name, Machuca. His last name, Machuca. Machuca's pumping the jab. And Vasquez is pumping the jab right back at him. They're in the center of the ring, circling in the center of the ring. There's a 1-2 by Machuca that didn't land. Vasquez follows up with a double jab. Machuca is trying to work the jab, But you can see that Vasquez is using his feet to apply the pressure. The footwork, he's getting closer and closer. It's almost like he wants to get to that mid-range level. But Machuca is stepping back. It's the first clinch of the fight initiated by Machuca. He goes back to the jab. He's circling and stepping back at the same time as Vasquez is stepping to him. He's really trying to pump that jab, drops a right hand over it, but it didn't land. There's an uppercut by Machuca as he steps back to the ropes, catches Vasquez. Vasquez has a lot of upper body movement right now, but after a few rounds, that's going to slow down. And these punches may land solidly for Machuca. There's a right hand to the body by Machuca, a clinch again that he initiated. Vasquez punching out of the clinch. Machuca with another hard right hand over the top that didn't land. Vasquez with a good left hook that kind of knocked him off balance. Vasquez is really trying to get close for that left hook. And Machuca's trying to pump that jab. He's really working that jab. There's a straight right hand lead that didn't land. He's pumping the jab, pumping the jab. Upper body movement by Vasquez as he's weaving and weaving, looking to get close to throw that hook. He's stepping over to the side. Now he's stepping back to the other side. Bobbing up and down. Machuca still pumping that jab. Throws a left hook that missed and falls into a clinch. He throws a little uppercut that kind of caught Vasquez. Oh, I said another little uppercut followed by the left hook to the body. I can see what Machuca's trying to do. He's trying to catch him coming in straight up. When he gets within range, he's throwing that left hook and uppercut. That's the bell to end the first round. I would probably give that round to Machuca. Oh, I didn't bring my scorecard with me. I'm sorry. I'll probably have to write this down. My scorecard is in another place right now. It's not here with me. Anybody who want to watch these fights that's at home, is on ProBox TV on YouTube. ProBox TV on YouTube. Vasquez versus Machuca. Round one, I give to Machuca. About to start round two. Both guys got their mouthpieces ready to go. Here we are underway. Once again, Vasquez stepping right to him. Machuca's pumping that jab, trying to drop that right hand over the top, but everything is being blocked. Good jab to the stomach by Vasquez. Left hooks on. Oh, left hook right hand on the inside by Vasquez. Good punches. Good left hook to the body and up top by Vasquez. That Machuca felt that one. Now right hand by Vasquez. See, Vasquez is getting closer, guys. Now he's working combinations to the body and to the head, pumping that jab. He's found that mid-range distance. He jumped right on top of Machuca in this round where Machuca isn't able to uncork that jab like he would like to. Double hooks to the body by Vasquez. Oh, a good uppercut by Vasquez. Another combination, hook to the body, uppercut by Vasquez. Vasquez is working him this round, you guys. He's working real solid. Good combination on the inside. He's in up close range now. Vasquez is working Machuca very well. He can't get the jab going. He has to step back out. But Vasquez is right back on top of him. Right back on top of him. He's fighting at a pace that he doesn't really want to fight at right now. We're talking about Machuca. And his punches don't seem to be having any effect right now because of the pace that Vasquez is setting. Oh, look at those punches, these combinations. Man, ProBox TV be giving you great fights, bro. Look at these guys. They are in the center of the ring now, trading and exchanging, and everything right now looks to be going Vasquez's way. He is staying right on top of him. Staying right on top of him. He's pumping that jab, but Look at Vasquez getting deep down under it like a low dip, like Pernell Whitaker dipping down, bending at the waist and the knees, getting under those shots. Very good defense by Vasquez without using his hands, but he's got his guard up, but he's dipping and he's bending his knees. Good right hand over the top by Vasquez, followed by an uppercut and a left hook. He's catching and shooting also on the inside. Good body work by Vasquez. He's really worked. Oh, good left hook. Oh, it looks like Machuca's hurt. He's wobbling around. He grabbed to hold on to the ropes. He's rocking back on his heels. And Vasquez is opening up on him. Solid combinations on the inside. 18 seconds to go in the round. Vasquez is going to work on him, bro. He's really putting it on him. Machuca's like, he's got his mouth is hanging open. He's kind of tired and weary. Vasquez, big round for him. This round is a big round for Vasquez. Big overhand right at the bell by Vasquez. Wow, big round for Vasquez. Wow. Vasquez really turned it up on him this round, you guys. 88 Sports Talk, what's good with you? PGH Big Dog, what's good? 88 says he was hurt. Yes, he was. Drew Titan says great stuff. Yeah, man. This is why. Listen, I told you guys when I dropped that video earlier. I'm like, man, yeah, that was a great round for Vasquez. You see, he's got the experience of having been in there against Espinoza and Joe Cordina and Ray Ford. He's been in with all three of those world champions, man. He's no cupcake, you know. The bell is ready for round 3. Here we go. Man, Vasquez jumps right back on him again. He's pressing him up against the ropes. And Machuca's trying to battle back by pushing him off and pumping his jab. But the pressure is making Machuca fight at a faster pace than he wants to. And it seemed like he can't defend and fight at the same time. It's like he's a thinker. Remember me saying he was a counter puncher earlier? Well, Vasquez is giving him combinations and he can't counter the combinations. Vasquez is also getting in great left hooks to the body, man. Punches to the stomach, coming around the side, uppercuts on the inside. They're on the inside right now. Vasquez is right on top of him again. I'm going to tell you something. At this pace, I don't think that Machuca can last 10 rounds unless he lands something really heavy that hurts Vasquez. Right now, they're on the inside, and Vasquez is going to work on him again. Great short shots. His short shots are nice and compact, and he's throwing more than one at a time. He's throwing like 2, 3, 4. Man, he's got Machuca backing up, man. He's really on top of him. Uppercuts. Machuca's trying to tie his arm up. He can't even do that because Vasquez is just too busy for him. Going at him. Great selection of shots. He's working from down to up and up to down. He's not throwing the same shots over and over again. He's getting, and now, like you can see that Machuca's just opening up. Oh, he just got hit with another big left hook. His hands are dropping from the body work. You see, even though Vasquez got 8 knockouts, the body don't know what the difference between a heavy puncher and a light puncher, because your organs are there. You're getting hit in the body. That's totally different. Vasquez is being clinched now by Machuca. Machuca's mouth is wide open, man. He's dead tired from the body work. And look at Vasquez just walking him down into the corner. He's got him in a triangle. Oh, great right-left combo. Uppercut. Machuca's trying to push him back, but he comes right back on top of him and gets right going again. He just spinned him. He got right back on top of him again. Look at Vasquez go to work, man. He's working him like Julio Cesar Chavez used to work people. Oh, look at this, man. This is a great fight. Great effort by Vasquez. Great body work. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. My ribs are hurting just watching the punches being taken, boy. This is, whoa! Right hand over the top, uppercut by Vasquez right at the bell. Vasquez is whooping his behind. Man. Yes, sir. How you guys liking that right now? Yeah, 88, those hooks, he's hooking to the body and hooking to the head. That's like a Mike Tyson old combo. The bottom, head, and vice versa. And then coming through with the uppercuts to the pit of the stomach. Man. He working the hell out of Machuca. And it don't even look like Vasquez breathing hard, y'all. He ready to go. Third round coming up. Here we go. Vasquez with a jab to the pit of the stomach, a right hand to the pit of the stomach. Dipping down low, body, head. Machuca's throwing that jab, pumping him through a hook, but it didn't land. Most of his punches are going over Vasquez's head because he's dipping low. His chin is tucked in the cradle of his chest. He got him trapped in a triangle right now. He's going to work on Machuca. He's high guard and body punches. Oh, my goodness. Look at Machuca backing up with his hands down. The more body work by Vasquez as he steps to him to close the distance. Jabs by Vasquez to get on the inside, jab to the stomach, oh, and then a hook to the head, and Machuca's holding on. He can't take it, man. I'm telling you, this is going to be over pretty soon. Oh, he's working him in the triangle. He's punching him back to the other end of the ring, got him up against the ropes. Oh, look at Vasquez work, man. This kid is energetic tonight. Look at him go. Machuca's trying to fight for his life, but he can't. I think he just dropped his mouthpiece or something. But listen, this is like amazing textbook work by Vasquez. Good shots. Machuca's trying to fight back. He's trying, but his shots are not landing. He's landing on the arms and the gloves and going over the top, missing. He's trying to bend down deep and dip now, but it's too late because of those body punches have worked him over the first 3 rounds. So here we go. Vasquez is on top of him again in the triangle. Right hand over the top, right hand uppercut. Right hand over the top, right hand uppercut. Same combination. Left hook to the pit of the stomach. Right hook to the pit of the stomach. Right hand up top by Vasquez. All of this work is by Vasquez that I'm calling out. Machuca's trying to jab, but the jab is not working because he's too close to him. Vasquez is really working this guy over, you guys. And you can see that Machuca is just, he's pushing his punches now. Good uppercut, left uppercut by Vasquez. Right hand, left hook, uppercut, right hand. Machuca's in the triangle, and he's working him over. Vasquez is. Now he gets back. He's trying to get back to the center of the ring, but it looks like he's pushing him to the other triangle. Good work. Oh, right hook, left uppercut by Vasquez. The punches that Machuca's throwing are not landing at all. They're on the arms or on the gloves. Good uppercut by Vasquez on the inside. That was a right uppercut that snapped the head back, an overhand right that snapped the head back. He is really going after. Oh, there's a sequence. It looked like, he just hurt him with a big left hook. Right hand, overhand that missed by Vasquez. That's the end of the round. Man, Vasquez is working this dude, man. It seems that he has improved since he fought Espinoza. He has improved. Round 5 coming up. Man, this is a great fight and performance by Vasquez. Man, this is a great fight, bro. A great performance by Vasquez. And the way he's throwing those double shots is the way that Custom D'Amato used to have Tyson throwing the double shots. One to the head, one to the body, one to the body, one to the head, then coming back on the other side. Just this textbook. Great stuff. Now, Machuca's look like he's there in the middle of the ring in round 5, and Machuca's trying to hold a high guard and just fight back, but his punches got nothing on him. And Vasquez is still working up and down on him, dipping under his shots, following with double hooks, straight jab to the head, right hand, left hook, and he's throwing combinations. Vasquez is. Combination. Oh, the mouthpiece just fell out for Machuca. That means that, I told you a couple rounds ago, his mouth was wide open, and the ref ain't break the action because they're throwing punches. He's against the ropes as Vasquez is opening up on him. He's trying to fight off the ropes. He's stepping back. Vasquez is still dipping and slipping and getting closer with his footwork. Pumping the jab in him. Overhand right, left hook. Right hand, left hook. Combination by Vasquez. Machuca's trying to fight back, but he's just, good left hook by Vasquez. Another one, another left hook to the body. Boy, he's just working this kid over, man. Tough kid, too. He's trying to hang in there. Good jab, good jab. Shotgun jab by Vasquez. 2 double shotgun jabs. Snapping the head back. See, and Machuca's missing these big punches he's throwing, so that takes a lot of your energy away as well. He's trying to throw 3 right hands in a row, but they're blocked by Vasquez. He's near the ropes in the triangle again. Vasquez is just stepping to him, working him over. Overhand right by Vasquez. Slipping, jabbing his way in. Right hand, left hook by Vasquez. Against the ropes is Machuca. Vasquez is blocking everything he's throwing back and still working him over. He's trying to run out of there. Vasquez is right back on top of him again. Body work, uppercuts to the belly. Right hand, left hook to the head by Vasquez. But Machuca's trying to step back and pump a jab, but his punches got nothing on him. He just threw a hard left hook that did land, but Vasquez ate it up and came right back with his own. He's still standing right in the danger zone with Machuca. Machuca is like dead tired. He wants to drop his hands, but Vasquez is too busy. He's got to defend himself. He's in the triangle again. He's going to get killed in this triangle, you guys. He's rocking back on his heels. I think the end is near. Vasquez is opening up with combinations. He's slapping back with punches. Machuca is, but there's nothing on his shots at all. Vasquez is really working him over now. He's just let out a deep breath. Machuca, he's dropped back again to the other ropes, and he is really dog tired right now. And Vasquez is following up with combination shots. Wow, these guys are, man, look at these. He's trying his best, but there it is. That's the bell to round 5. Oh, my goodness. Vasquez is working this guy over, bro. And Machuca's a tough son of a gun, man. He's taking it. Round 6 coming up. I don't think I've seen Vasquez look this good. I know he's a good fighter, but my goodness, he is really... And remember I said he only got 8 knockouts, but he throws his shots. He's got a lot of accuracy, and the punch placement is excellent. The body work that he was doing. And man, Machuca's punches are up to his waist. Oh, the fight is over. He didn't come out for the 6th round. The fight is over. Vasquez win. 5th round TKO because the fight ended in between rounds. Oh boy. Retired at the end of the 5th round. Great fight, man. You see, guys, this is what I'm talking about, man. Yeah. Look at Vasquez, bro. What a great fight and what a great performance by him, man. Yeah. Yeah, I was just about to say that Machuca's his trunks were all the way up over his belly. It didn't matter. Those body shots was killing him, boy. What a great performance by Vasquez, man. I can't wait to see him again. Yes, sir. See that experience. Just because you lose a fight, that doesn't mean it's over for you. He has learned from those fights against them quality fighters he was in there against. I mean, he was in there against some of the best. You're talking about Rafael Espinoza. You're talking about Joe Cordina. You're talking about Ray Ford. Those are the 3 losses he's got on his record. What a damn good fight, man. Yeah, B Mac, thanks, bro. I was just calling it as the action was happening. You know what I'm saying? It was a good fight. Damn good fight. Yeah, 88. That was a good stoppage. You know why? Because you don't want to see your guy on the floor. You know what I mean? It's good to stop it like that because he saved something for another day. You know, his 3 losses in a row were unanimous decision losses. So this defeat to Vasquez is impressive because Vasquez only came in with only uh, with only 8 knockouts. So coming up next is Ruben. Uh, who's that? Alcazar Aguilar. Ruben Aguilar taking on Luis Lopez. These guys are welterweights. Aguilar is 23-0 with 1 draw out of Mexico. And he's got 20 knockouts. He's 25 years of age. Now Lopez is 16 wins, 2 losses, 4 draws with 5 KOs. He's 29. So I expect that Lopez is the opponent in this fight. I haven't seen these 2 guys fight before. So I'll call this one and then we'll wrap the show up. Because this is scheduled for 10, but it probably won't go because that Aguilar got 20 KOs. he might have a car parked outside near a fire hydrant. So he gonna get up out of here. And Aguilar is like 6 feet tall, man. Lopez is 5'9". You know he in trouble. In the words of Ali, you know he in trouble. They asked me, when did you know you had him? When he signed the contract. Now, if this is the precursor for Navarrete and Nunez tomorrow night, man, I can't wait, huh? I'm gonna have me some food. I'll fix me something to eat. Be sitting there waiting on that tomorrow. My goodness. But this is pretty good tonight, ain't it? Oh boy. Pro Box be putting on great fights, man. It's like if you don't watch them, you'd be missing out. Fighter of the Year candidates and stuff on here. Their boy Najee Lopez is coming back. He lives on this channel. He's taking on Manuel Gallegos on the next broadcast. This is going to be interesting, you guys. Smash that like button if you're in the building, family. Damn. Stand by. I got to restart my computer, you guys. Okay, we should be back, family. We should be back. The first round of this fight is 30 seconds to go. I'm sorry about that. My computer was acting up. It looks like Lopez was trying to get on the inside and really push the fight to Aguilar, but Aguilar's trying to catch him at range. The thing is will Aguilar keep him at range, and does Lopez have enough to continue to work? You know, it requires a lot of energy. I think Aguilar got that first round. I wasn't 100% certain because I was trying to get my computer going back. So I apologize for that interruption in the service, you guys. Sorry about that. My memory on my computer is low, so I think I run into some of these problems because I need to clear the memory out or something. Maybe I need to delete some programs or something. I don't know. Yeah. But thank you guys for hanging in there. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. We got round 2 coming up. Aguilar and Lopez. This dude got a butterfly on his chest. Aguilar, what's up with that? He's coming out southpaw. Now he switched back. Aguilar just caught him with a left hook, a right hook rather. He knocked him out of that southpaw position. Lopez did. With a big left hook. Big right hand by Aguilar. He's trying to catch him from range. Good left hook to the head and to the body by Aguilar. Right hand over the top by Aguilar. Aguilar is a tall kid and rangy and reedy. So Lopez needs to not only keep his guard up, but he needs to bob and weave and dip his legs just like Vasquez was doing in the previous fight. See, everybody can't do that because it requires a lot of energy. You got to be conditioned to fight that way. They're exchanging on the inside. Oh, he's down. He's down. Lopez. He's sitting there taking the count. Now he's trying to get up. He got up at the count of 7, I think. I didn't see the shot that knocked him down, but he ran into something because he was being kind of wild. Now Lopez is being pummeled by Aguilar, who's hitting him with all types of shots, but from range though. Right hand, left hook. Oh, he's falling into a clinch. He's hurt from that right hand. Now Aguilar needs to not get so close. Just punch him from distance. Right hand by Lopez. But Aguilar's got him. Oh, those body shots. That's what's going to get him. They're cracking each other, though. It's like, this is hard. Oh, good combination by Lopez on the inside. Now he's clinching to tie him up. Elbows. 5-punch combination by Aguilar. He keeps switching southpaw to orthodox. You don't need to switch like that, dude. Stay on one position. See, these guys are thinking they crafty by doing that. It's like you're only going to open the guy up to do some things to you, catch you switching. Double left hooks by Lopez on the inside. That's a good round for Aguilar. He got the knockdown. It's a 10-8 round. Yeah, that shot that put him down, I was trying to see it. Oh, that was a right uppercut. Right uppercut as he was trying to clinch on the inside. He tried to step forward and he threw that right shot. Caught him right on the chin. Knockout stuff tonight, you guys. Here's round 3. Lopez is trying to come out behind that high guard, pumping his jab. Aguilar is like using his range finder left. Oh, he just ate another big uppercut, right uppercut by Aguilar. And he's hitting him again. Boom. I don't think that Lopez is seeing the shots by Aguilar. He doesn't see them. His hand speed is good, but it's the direction that he's throwing, the trajectory. Aguilar is dictating the tempo of this fight, and Lopez is trying to use a high guard, but he's not dynamic. He doesn't have much dexterity in his movement and everything, so the shots he's taking are punishing shots. It's one thing to ward the shots off of your gloves and your arms and everything, but the shots are being absorbed by Lopez, in this instance by Aguilar. Now, Aguilar is boxing from distance again, out of the orthodox position. He switches southpaw again. Why he keeps switching, I don't know. He needs to stay in the orthodox position. He opens himself up to Aguilar's left when he goes into the southpaw position. Now he's back in orthodox and he's doing well again. There's a left hook by Lopez. This is a sloppy fight. Double left hook by Lopez. Right hand left hook to the body by Lopez. Right hand over the top by Lopez. Aguilar falls in too close. He can't get to the proper leverage on his shots. He's trying to sling uppercuts, but those are arm punches. Left hook. This kid won't stop switching, man. Good round. Both gave and took in that round. I'm gonna give that round to Lopez, even though it looked like Aguilar did more. He was very game in there. He found ways to hit the guy, especially when he kept switching unnecessarily from southpaw, from orthodox. Stop switching. You don't need to switch. Ready for round 4, excuse me. Lopez looks alert. He looks anxious and ready to go. They step to the center of the ring. Aguilar's back in his orthodox position where he should remain. He's pumping the jab from distance. Nice jab right hand from Aguilar. Lopez goes into a high guard and he's kind of stepping back. That right hand must have hurt, or at least he felt something on it. He didn't want to get hit again. He's trying to jab himself, but he's slapping with his shots. They're in a clinch right now. Aguilar's going uppercut crazy. Left hooks, left uppercut, right uppercuts on the inside. The ref is too close to the action. This referee, why don't you just cut that hair off, bro, instead of trying to keep it, you know, you look like somebody done ripped your scalp off like the Mohicans got a hold of you or something. There's a break in the action. There's a cut on Lopez, probably from headbutts on the inside. Somebody wrote in the chat on the TV screen, it says, uppercut party. I guess that's what I was saying. He's a right uppercut, left uppercut. Somebody wrote uppercut party. Okay, they back at it now. The doctor said he can get killed some more, so he's out back in there, Lopez, to get beat up on some more. Yeah. He keeps switching orthodox and southpaw. You don't need to do that, bro. You don't. Why? This is real sloppy now. You can see that Aguilar is trying to put some power on his shots, but he's being too directional with them. It's like you can see the shots coming, and when you see the shots coming, you could brace for them. And he gets lazy on the inside, dropping his hands where Lopez can hit him with counter shots, but Lopez don't have a lot on his punches right now. He don't have a lot of steam on him. If they go to the next round, I'm going to count the uppercuts that Aguilar throws. Yeah, he just missed a wild left uppercut right there from too far out. 30 seconds to go in the round. That cut is bothering Lopez. He's now only getting picked apart from distance and mid-range. Backing up near the ropes. Not a place to be. That's the end of the round. That's a good round for Aguilar. Fifth round coming up. If they could end this one in the fifth, that'll be good. They're showing the highlights of just all these arm punches by Aguilar. He needs to stay in one position. You don't need to go orthodox southpaw. Stay in orthodox, man. You're fighting much better out of orthodox. Fifth round starts. They get in the center of the ring. Aguilar's punching. He's crossing up his footwork, and he's punching from either side, which is like Lopez could catch him in that. He's trying to counter over the top of that left. Now Aguilar has switched to southpaw again. Why? I keep saying why. I don't like the fact that this kid keeps switching, man. I think Lopez has kicked into survival mode. He's no longer trying to win the fight. Doing a lot of clinching, punching off of the clinch, and then high guard, stepping away, looking to go back into a clinch. And Aguilar's throwing a lot of arm punches, which has made him tired. He's tired because Lopez ain't hitting him in the body or nothing, but he's tired from flinging all these shots, and he's switching back and forth, trying to. All those punches he's throwing are like arm punches, no snap. This action is very sloppy. You see, because Aguilar keeps switching southpaw to orthodox unnecessarily, and Lopez is trying to hit him when he could catch him, but it's like the action is real. It's not good. It's not smooth. Fifth round is over. Aguilar took that round. In the sixth round. Round 7, round 6. They come out of the center ring. Aguilar's in the orthodox again, but he throws a couple of body shots. Lopez tries to counter over the top. Lopez is in the high guard, but he's just stepping around now. Lopez tried to throw a right hand over that extended left by Aguilar. That's the right idea, but you need to do something with it. Not just one shot at a time. There was a good right hand to the body there a moment ago by Lopez. See, those are the kind of things he needs to be doing. He needs to be working Aguilar's body. He's in the triangle and Aguilar's going to work on him. Aguilar loves the uppercut. He's just thrown about 5 of them in the last sequence. 6 or 7 more. "40-something seconds to go in the round. And this is so sloppy. Lopez is stepping back with he got a high guard, but his chin is wide open. That's the end of the 6th round. Aguilar is just punishing this dude. Seventh round coming up. I'm trying to hold my interest here because the fight is so sloppy. Round 7. Aguilar pumps out a jab, right hand, left hook to the body. Lopez is trying to jab back, throws an overhand right that misses cleanly. On the inside, they fall in the clinch, and already Aguilar's throwing uppercuts, hooks to the body. Right hand, left hook by Aguilar on the inside. 2-punch combination by Lopez that followed up that missed. Lopez's punches are not well placed at all. He's just kind of like winging it. He just threw a couple of solid jabs there, but Aguilar came right back with combinations. Oh, these uppercuts that Lopez is taking. He doesn't look good right now. He looked like he's sleepwalking, trying to lean in for a clinch. But those uppercuts are fierce, man. It might be an uppercut that takes him out. Aguilar is just punching on him now. If he stops that switching, he'll be fine. Fierce right hand, left hook, right hand combination by Aguilar. 4-punch combination by Aguilar. Uppercuts, uppercut by Aguilar. He trying to get this guy with the uppercuts, man. Uppercut by Aguilar. Uppercut to the belly by Aguilar. Jab by Aguilar. Right hand to the body by Aguilar. Left hook up top. They're wrestling now. Lopez just wants to tie him up in the clinch. That's the end of the seventh. Aguilar put a pounding on him. They should stop this in Lopez corner too. He ain't gonna win this fight. You can't win. Anthony Bolton, what's happening with you? Man. Getting ready for round 8. 3 more rounds. Nice 1-2 by Aguilar from the outside. Now he switches southpaw. What do you do that for? You just landed a great combination. What an idiot, man. Boy, I tell you, these young fighters, man. In the southpaw position, his punches are so fluid. When he switches to in the orthodox position, I'm sorry. In the orthodox position, Aguilar's punches are so fluid. They come off naturally and they score with precision. Then he switches right to southpaw after doing something like that as if to say, ha ha, I tricked you. Get out of here, bro. You stupid. There you go, switching again. Why? The kid throws great punches out of the orthodox position. But when he lands them, he gets the feel in himself and just switches for the hell of it. There's no need to do that. Your shots are landing clean, so follow up with the same. This is so frustrating, man. Man. These dudes of today, bro, I tell you. That should have been a knockdown where Lopez went into the ropes. Ten seconds to go in the round. Lopez, like I said a couple of rounds ago, he's just looking to survive now. And Aguilar could have had him out of there if he wouldn't keep switching. My goodness. Stop this damn switching, bro. And they stopped it after the 8th round. Thank goodness. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. That was hard on the senses, man. Hard on the senses. That was rough. It's a pretty good night of boxing for Pro Box, though. Very good fights, matchups. Vasquez fought the fight of the night. Performance of the night, I believe. Put himself back in the title contention. Well, guys, I'm going to get ready to wrap it in. Yeah, it's like, it was a good night of boxing for that. Good Friday night chop session. We had a lot of people come out, support this evening. You know, you guys did pretty good. I appreciate that. You know, come out here, show out. You know. But I gotta go to bed now, man. I'm tired. You see, some of y'all be burning them candles at each end and in the middle too. Not me. Stormybman be out like a lamp. But I want to thank everybody that came out and showed me a little love and support listening to my fight call. And sorry about the little glitch with the computer. I couldn't help that, but you know, we'll be back next week for another Friday night chop session. Don't forget to tune in to those fights tomorrow because they're going to be something else, man. The new Mexican hero will be crowned in that victory between Nunez and Navarrete. So, Toby Smith, you're welcome. Yeah, so just be ready for some fights tomorrow, you guys. Yeah, I want to say shout out to the mighty LDBC. We'll catch you guys on the next one. All right. Peace, everybody. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend ahead.